Hi guys, I'm Tarun from Vishnu College, studying in PC branch. I would like to share some of the Node.js interview questions for this video. Uh, First question is that what is Node.js and how it is different from other server-side technologies like Apache or PHP. Node.js is the open source server-side JavaScript runtime environment, which uses V8 engine, V8 JavaScript engine like Chrome browser. As we see, the developers can run the JavaScript code in this node using the virtual environment, and the same engine is also used for other browsers. Node.js is more fast, efficient, and well suited and scalable network applications, and it is also used for web servers. Here are some key points of Node.js, like language. Node.js is language which event driven and non-blocking. It is also performance based language. It has a better ecosystem and scalability and community and development than other server-side technologies. I think Node.js is one of the fastest runtime environment for JavaScript. And as we go for our second question here, what is called a callback function in Node.js and why are they commonly used in asynchronous programming? As we know, the callback functions can be written in a way as we take some attributes in that function and we can return again below the code, and as we can call them, and the output will be printed as it is in the program written in the function. I think uh, the callback function is generally an argument that can be given to the actual function executed after completion. Means the output will be handled asynchronous in asynchronous operations like reading files, making network, and handling events where the results of operation are immediately available. I think here the callback functions are commonly used in asynchronous functions. The reasons why they are used in the asynchronous functions, asynchronous programming languages. It is non-blocking. Handling asynchronous operation is easy, and we can control them easily, and so it is also better for event handling. Uh, and we go for next question. What is the purpose of a package.json file in Node.js project? Can you explain the key properties found in the file? As we see, the package.json is a crucial component of the Node.js project. It serves the several purposes, including defining the project metadata and managing project dependencies, and specifying various configurations related to the project. Here is the key properties found in the package.json file. Mainly, it would contain some names of our project and the modules which are required for our project, and the version of the project means the node version, and the description of the node, and the main we have used our index.js file as our node.js file. As we run our terminal, it would run our server. As we should contain the package.json file to run our node.js file. Even though we can also run some script files, it contains some scripts and dependencies in that. So as it is useful for these things, uh, so next question is, explain the differences between require and import statements in Node.js. When and why would you use one over other? Uh, the require and import are the basic statements to import our packages. It is used to import our modules which are installed in our terminal. But sometimes we should use the perfect name to import. It is as it is the inbuilt functions in JavaScript. As we see, our syntax require and import are traditional methods, whereas where import is from ES6 module syntax, and require is vanilla JavaScript syntax, a traditional way of JavaScript. And compatibility, uh, require is compatible in version 12. As we see, import is only uh, only for ES6 module. The it is static or dynamic. Yeah, require it resolved at runtime, which means you can use variables to construct module dynamically. Import it is resolved to compile time. You cannot use dynamic expressions to construct module paths. The path must be in string literal. What is the middleware in context of Java Express.js? We can install Express.js to our terminal. Can you give an example how would use middleware in an Express application? In the context of Express.js, middleware refers to the function that are used to process and manipulate HTTP requests and responses. As they flow through the Express application, middleware functions can be used for previous various purposes such as authentication, logging, and parsing. As we use parsing in our code, parse monitoring, so we can use this. And they sit between incoming HTTP and HTTP final HTTP response. As we are using our Firebase Firestore, we can use our Express model and we can call our Firestore. I have an example. First, we should call express const express. We should define express as we require express. We should return some code to call our express, and uh, const app equal to express. We should call it again. And app dot use. We have some CRUD operations to use get and some other. We can give response and request for that middleware function. Middleware function response for parse JSON request bodies. App.js, app.use, express.json. We can use our key.json in this format. And root handler. Root handler is that as we give slash request slash response and slash our roots which are required to our web page, we can give in that way for root handler. And we have the next question: what is a RESTful API, and how how can you create one using Java's Node.js and Express.js? Explain in main HTTP methods used in RESTful APIs. uh, RESTful API, which is made by the JavaScript environment, uh, which is used to web service, follows the principles constraints of REST architecture. REST is a architectural style for designing network applications, and RESTful APIs use HTTP Common Protocol. They're designed to be simple and easy scalable, making them popular choice for web services APIs. To create a web REST API using Node.js and Express.js, you can follow these steps. Set up your Node.js project. Create an Express application. We should install some Express module to our terminal in our working JavaScript file, and then we can call our Express module like const express equal to require express. Again, we can call our app equal to express and some brackets. As we running our port 3000, as it is a local host, it app dot listen, it will listen our queries, means it is running at background, which shows us the server is listening to the port. And we should define our routes slash request or response. According to our project, the route would be slash registration slash login, and we should start our server and node and our after node. If we enter our file name, means some uh, script.js, it will run our present file. And the next question is, what is the purpose of the node package manager npm, and how do you use it? Manage dependencies in node.js project. npm projects are main projects. Npm packages are main packages for uh, as we can install uh, modules like Firebase, Firestore, and Express, Axios, and many modules can be installed. It is a package manager of JavaScript and Node.js. It is a primary purpose to simplify the installation and management and distribution of JavaScript libraries and packages. NPM is a default package manager, contains bundles of Node.js and many other development ecosystem. How how you can initialize? Initializing a new project in Node.js is like npm init. As we can run npm init, we have all dependencies of the project of our npm packages. For installation, just npm install express, npm install firebase, and many packages can we can install from npm. There are so many dependencies of npm: node module directory, managing development dependencies, and running scripts. As we can run our scripts from npm, even though we can use npx, means only for the specific file. Npm means for the universal file. What is the important? What is Why is it is important to hash the passwords in web applications? We should hash the passwords in web applications to not show our password to everyone or who had entered to our firebase without knowing our presence. uh, as we see, hashing passwords is used to encrypt our passwords. I have used bcrypt to hash my passwords. It will encrypt the password in a way that we can't understand even though it is a password. As I have only entered 123, it has hashed my password in such a way to protect the password, and it has reduced to the impact of common passwords. uh, Even though it is user trusted, and no one can know our password, and no one can even hack our account, as they don't know our password. So thank you. Have a nice day.